when you have family eventually it's good because then I go around and have a little chat with them and they ask me questions and I try and give them the best possible advice for something that they want to try and achieve hopefully in the future for themselves. And I think it's great so that you put a positive mindset into their brains and have something to look forward to. But I think for the main thing for the junior athletes, I think they should just enjoy football whilst they're still enjoying it right now at their age.
And you're still a young player yourself, but you're learning all the time. This season for you, how's it been?
It's been extraordinary, to be honest. I mean, to get to this point after being here 20 months nearly is fantastic, and that's a credit to obviously the staff and all the players that we have here. It's been great, and I mean, I was told to, like I said, I was told to enjoy the ride when I get here, and that's what I'm doing, and it's been fantastic. I just can't thank the club and everyone that's involved enough.
It's been an outstanding journey. We're not done yet. 2 more games, hopefully 3 more games. How confident are you that we can get this done?
I mean, you just heard Skip in there say that these are not bonus games. These are games where we really think we can go after and get promoted. And listen, when we said about getting to 75 points and we said we wrote it, yeah, we did. And the dream, obviously, everyone wants to dream about the Premier League, and that's what we want to do. We want to get promoted, and we'll give 110% throughout all the games. And if we fall short, we fall short. But we are going to look to get promoted. That's what we want to do. We want to get promoted.
You've been magnificent this season. We've got everything crossed that you've still got performances in you this season. But thank you for everything you've done this season, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Allan Campbell, 4 awards on the night. An incredible evening for yourself.
I didn't expect to win any. I thought a lot of other boys would have got the awards because of the season I've had. I think anybody could have won it because everybody's played well this year and done well, but I'm delighted that the fans and everybody's voted for these awards for me, and I'm grateful.
Let me take you through them individually then. The first one that you picked up, the Bombers Travel Club Away Player of the Season. Now that's given to you by the fans that go all over the country, left, right and centre. So you've obviously impressed everyone. The kind of loyal 2,000 or so that go home and away have voted you as their Player of the Season.
No, that means a lot, honestly. Anytime I go in the park, I just try and give it all for the fans, especially when they're travelling, the away games. You know, they can travel up and down the country. The main thing you do is you want to go to the park and get on the road, put their money, travelled and give their time. You just want to go do your best for them, and I'm glad I think I've done well this year, and I'm delighted to receive the award.
Hey, you've definitely done very well. The next one, Home Man of the Match Awards. So obviously you've impressed the people that sponsor the games at home. I mean, you've been incredible at Kenilworth Road. It's just yet more recognition of how well you've played this season.
I know, and I think one thing is I love playing at the Kenny, the atmosphere. The fans get right behind you. It's a great place to play. I know the opposing team won't like coming there because of the atmosphere and the way the boys play, and I think that's shown this year with the results we've had. And I look forward to playing there on Friday night and hopefully get a good result.
Yeah, I'll come on to that in a moment. The first signing of the season award was given to yourself. That's quite competitive this year because we've signed some real good talent in this squad. You know, yourself, Reece, Admiral, Henry. You know, I could keep on going on all night, but for you to come out on top of that just signals exactly the impression that you've made on everyone.
Yeah, I know. I said when I came down, all I wanted to do was just try and do my best and show the fans that I'm out there giving them all. I think every fan would appreciate if the players went out there and gave it all every week, and I think I try and do that. I give them all for the fans and do my best, and I think they've seen that in me, and I'm glad to think I've done well this year and delighted to receive another award.
And your final award of the evening was the Internet Player of the Season. This one is kind of voted for all users of the internet all around the world that are Luton fans, so you're impressing everyone domestically, internationally, everywhere.
No, as I can say, I'm delighted that they're tuning in from all over the world and showing their support. It doesn't go amiss, and as players we'll do all we can to keep getting good results and pushing this club up to the Premier League hopefully.
It's your first season at the club. We had you on the podcast earlier in the season. You told me of all your ambitions. Have you achieved them all this season?
Yeah, I've done what I wanted to do, but I think I can still do better. I think I still look at my season and see a lot of things that I can improve on. Also, there's still a couple of games to go, and the pinnacle would be to get into the Premier League. That would be the best one. But after every season, there's still ups and downs in my own game. and I'll look at the negatives and make sure I can try and make them positive.
There's 2 games to go. We hope there's 3 games to go. You've been part of a memorable journey. We really appreciate everything you've done this season. All the best Friday, all the best Monday, and I so hope you're walking out at Wembley in 3 weeks' time. Thanks very much, Al.
Cheers, thank you, I appreciate it.
Allan Naismith, 3 awards on the night, 3 big awards as well. The first one, the newly named Mick Harper Trophy for Goal of the Season. First of all, having Mick's name attached to that award, what does that mean to you?
That means everything, to be honest. It's, look, they got any award's good, but the goal of the season's one where it can go to anyone. There's been a lot of good goals. That goal was great for the emotion it brought to the fans and everyone, but it's just one moment. It happened in one tiny moment, if you get me, so it wasn't scaled over the season, so it wasn't as big an award as others. But to me, that award means more than anything else, just the fact that it's got Mick's name attached to it. I love the guy to bits. I got emotional at the presentation. Legend, and rightly so. That's exactly what he is. He's just a great man, and to have his name attached to it, me being the first ever winner when it was changed to having his name attached to it, just means a lot to me.
Breezy's put the ball in. Former Luton player Jack Stacey's headed it out. What happens next?
Time just kind of froze. I just thought I need to get it onto my left foot to hit a shot, and as I was taking on to my left, I seen Lerma coming, and I knew he was going to steam in, so I initially chopped and tried to get it back onto my left. Everything happened so quickly, to be honest, and I remember in a fraction of a second just watching the ball as it curved round, and it just hit the net, and you've probably seen it in my celebration. It was just like, wow, did that actually just happen? It just felt like an out-of-body experience, even though it was me that had done it. It was just such a good moment to see the staff and everyone so happy.
And what I liked about the goal, obviously the finish was fantastic, but the celebration said everything about this club. Everyone, Shazy in goal, coaching staff, everyone piled in at that moment. The fans were going absolutely mad. It was just Luton Town in an instant.
Yeah, there looks so many of the moments this season. We could go through so many where if you really look into it and you look beyond the moment, you look at the celebrations, you look at just look at their subs bench when a player scores. Just look at the reaction. They're so delighted for every player on the pitch, and you're right, there's so many wee hidden moments in the actual moment that just stands out so much, and that was one that day. There was everyone to a man, every staff, Shazy, as you say, running for the goal. Everyone was just so delighted to get it win.
Your second award of the night was voted by your peers, your teammates, Players Player of the Season. I always interview players after this, and that's the one that's special because they're your family, really, the ones that you see every day, that you train with, that you play with. How special is that one?
Look, that one's just so special. I've said it before. To get the recognition for any of your teammates is good, but this group just makes it 10 times more special. It's just such a good group of human beings, and for the moment I've come in, everyone wants to fit in, everyone wants to get along with our teammates, and I'm quite vocal in training, and I moan a lot, and sometimes I go home for training and I say, I hope I've not moaned at anyone too much where they take the huff with me, or I just want to be liked by them because they're just such a great group of human beings, and then to get that recognition for me as a player and ultimately as a person, I don't think they would have gave it to me if they never respect me as a person, and just honestly that award will stick with me for the rest of my life.
And obviously the gaffer also must think highly of you, because when Sonny's been out of the side, you've been given the captain's armband. Again, another huge honour, I would imagine.
Just ridiculous honour, honestly. The day he told me that it was going to be me, firstly it was a pre-season match and me and Sonny were in different teams, and I had the armband on that game, and just a pre-season match, but the feeling just felt so special, and then he actually do it in a league game and walk out to the Kenny with the armband on, just honestly moments I'll never forget. I'll always be so grateful to the manager for giving me that armband. I'll always be so grateful.
And your final award, the main award of the evening, the Luton Town Player of the Season, voted for by the supporters. You've obviously got a great rapport with the supporters. We've already nicknamed you Caldini, and a nickname that I know that is obviously special because of who it's named after as well. Your relationship with the fans, though, it must be special.
It's incredible. Look, after that Bournemouth goal, funny enough, I got up. The fans were excellent with me from day one. I'll be honest, at the start, a few shaky performances, I was getting up to fitness and saying, I know the fans don't want to hear all that stuff, but the fans were probably thinking, what have we signed here? But then for the moment I got my fitness back, and me and the fans just went, and honestly, you don't know the feeling as a footballer to have that back of your fans. it makes me want to go out and just run through brick walls for them, and I'll always have that while I'm at Luton, that connection with the fans where I'll just go above and beyond for them, because I know they've got my back and I know they're there for me. And after the Bournemouth game, when they're singing my name, just stuff like that, I know I've said it a lot, but that will live with me forever. Just shivers through my body when I was stood in that park, and it's just, yeah, look, I love them.
And just finally, 10,000 Luton fans will have your back on Friday night. How special is it going to be?
It's going to be incredible. Look, we're going to give everything. We're going to go home tonight. We're going to get in bed. We're going to eat properly. We're going to do every single thing. I can promise the Luton fans that there'll be no stone left unturned, and we'll go into that game. We'll go into it as 30 players for 20 staff members and 10,000 fans behind us, and even more at home who are not lucky enough to be there, but I know they'll be supporting us, watching us on the TV, the radio, however they can, and I'm just so excited for it. I'm so excited for the build-up, I'm so excited for the game.
The ride has been incredible. There's still 2 more games to go. We hope it's 3. Congratulations on a brilliant season and a brilliant night.
Thanks so much. Cheers.